What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building for a brief recap of Basketball Wives Season 6, Episode 14. Let's get on into it. First, you have Evelyn and Shaunie. They have dinner. Shaunie tells Evelyn she wants her on her women's empowerment panel, and Shaunie also wants Evelyn, to come to Miami. And Evelyn feels weird about returning to Miami because of the whole domestic violence incident that happened with Chad. Shaunie also asks Evelyn, is she gonna buy Takari's book? And Evelyn says that, she might go on book tour with the girls. So, and Ev also mentioned she wants Takari's book to be on New York Times bestseller list because, Jackie wasn't a good mother, this, that, and the third. I can't wait to read the girl's book to, just hear, more of what she has to say. A lot of people don't feel like Jackie did it. A lot of people feel she did. I personally feel she did because I just feel like Jackie acts a little too crazy on this show, and I can only imagine the type of mother she is, so I don't know. Alright, so next we got Jackie, Jen, and Malaysia. Jen says she might need a drink before Jackie even arrives, because, she's heard that Jackie is crazy. She also saw how crazy she was acting at Tammy's event, and Malaysia was like, oh, well, no, Jackie is cool, she should be fine. And I'm looking like, Malaysia, you only saying that shit because you and Jackie is cool now, because y'all on the outs from the other girls. Y'all are kind of the outcasts of your own circle in a sense. It's bad because this was Basketball Wives LA, and then they didn't just made it Basketball Wives, and this was Jackie and Malaysia's city. This was I don't know. It's just like them Miami girls, honey, they done took over. I don't have an issue with it because I like Miami better than LA, but it's just weird seeing her and Jackie on the outs from the circle. Because I don't know if Evelyn really likes Malaysia. I don't never see Malaysia with nobody but Jackie. It's just weird. Okay, so next, Jen asks Malaysia, what's up with you and Tami? And Malaysia says that Tami blew up on her and was acting very disrespectful with her. And then Jackie shows up, her and Jen hug, and she greets Malaysia. And then as Jackie is sitting down, she asks Jen, well, what's going on with you and Evelyn? And Jen is like, oh, we're cool. She apologized for a lot of the things that she said and did. And, and Jackie is like, well, will you guys ever be the way that you guys was? And Jen is just like, well, I can't say for sure, but we're fine for now. And then Jackie brings up Evelyn wanting to have sex with her daughter, which I found disgusting. I'm looking like, damn well this woman don't want to have sex with your daughter. Jackie, you are delusional. And I'd be here for you. I'd be really trying. Look, I'm like Tyra on damn Top Model. I was rooting for you. I wanted you to win. I'm like, I try to be here for Jackie because I see a lot of what they do. When I say they, I'm talking about Evelyn, I'm talking about Shaunie and Tami. I see some of the shit that they do, and I told y'all from day one, Evelyn is my favorite on the show. But just because she's my favorite, that don't mean I'm the type of person I won't speak against her if I feel she's wrong. I just feel like they keep carrying this shit, I don't expect Evelyn and Jackie to ever be cool, but I'm just kind of sick of this beef. I'm ready for a new beef. But, yeah, Jackie, you are playing yourself when you say nasty, stupid shit like that, saying this woman wants to fuck your daughter. She don't want to fuck your daughter. Your daughter has an issue with the fact of how you raised her and how you treated her. And that's why she's coming out with a book. Stop acting so fucking delusional. So Jackie won't ever admit or own anything, you guys, and that's why she will always be labeled crazy. If she would own her shit, they could get the daughter on here and, maybe they not patch it out on air, or they can. Shit, if the shit is playing out on social media, so the daughter might as well come on here already and we get the show on the road. But acknowledge that you were probably a fucked up parent to this girl. Like, acknowledge it. She ain't coming up with these stories from out of the fucking blue. Okay, so I'm sick of Jackie playing dumb and moving shit around because she don't want to deal with the situation. She kept trying to make it look like Evelyn is trying to contact her daughter. No, your daughter's contacting her, and it's back and forth. So what's the problem, Jackie? Next, you got Tami and Reggie. They take a walk, and Tami is having doubts on having a baby, with all her health issues, but she doesn't want to hold Reggie back. And Tami says she loves Reggie and she doesn't want to lose him. So Tami has a proposition for Reggie. She wants him to freeze his sperm and have a baby after she's gone in like 20 years. I thought that was funny. And Reggie was like, what am I supposed to do with that? I ain't doing that. You crazy. So Reggie is really funny, you guys. I love his country accent. I just really like him for Tami. And I really think they should adopt. And I don't know. I just don't feel like you have to have your own natural baby. There's so many kids out here that want to be adopted, and you can love the child as your own. If y'all don't want to go through with the surrogate thing, and Tami don't want to carry the baby because, of her health issues. So I don't know. I would be happy if they would like adopt, but I know you can't force people to do stuff they don't want to do or they don't see fit for their life. So that's how I feel on that, though. So next, Evelyn is at this taser shop where she ends up getting this pink taser, and Jen comes in. She's surprised that they're even there. Jen ends up telling Evelyn that Jackie said that Evelyn wants to fuck her daughter, and Evelyn's like, no, she didn't, Jen. And Jen was like, yes, that's what she said. And Evelyn is shocked again, by the nasty ass shit that Jackie said. She said, I would never, think about doing that in a million years. What is wrong with this bitch? So next we have the luncheon. The luncheon was absolutely beautiful. The tables, the flowers, just everything was color coordinated in a beautiful way. We find out that Jen and Hazel, they actually know each other and they greet each other. Jackie comes in, she's dressed in all black. And then they show a scene where Jackie hears Evelyn talking about her. And what I couldn't figure out is, number one, why are they kind of close? Like, they should have been on opposite rooms from each other. That's how you know this shit is a show. That's how you know that this shit is a show. But, I felt like that was a little bit off, and it was weird that Jackie kept saying, I can hear her, and it's like, damn, was they talking that damn loud? So, Jackie is hearing Evelyn say all types of stuff. She's a bad mother. She doesn't like her. She don't want to be around her. She's hearing her say all that shit. And, it's getting to Jackie, and, then she's, maybe I could just go over there and say hi to Jen. And it's just like, Jackie, just sit your ass in your sleep. Just sit in your seat, honey. So next you have Evelyn tells Tami that Jackie says she wants to fuck her daughter. Tami is like, are you kidding? And then in her confessionals, Tami says Evelyn bought a taser, because Evelyn did tell Tami, she had bought a taser. And then Tami telling some, beloved, I thought your life was fixed. I didn't like her bringing in the Iyanla Vanzant joke. I really don't like people joking about Iyanla Vanzant, and I don't trust people that do that, because here's why. I also don't trust people that say that they're not deep. Well, I'm not deep. What is being deep? Being deep is dealing with real life. But anyways, let me get into this. Iyanla really helps people. Life is hard, you guys, and it is just to be taken seriously. Some people need help. Some people didn't have that good mother, didn't have that good father. They grew up in a crazy environment. They can't recognize the part that they play in things. So Iyanla is here for a purpose. And it was just very distasteful to me for Tami to make that comment. Now, was it funny? Would it be funny to other people? Probably, But I don't know. It was like a little joke on Iyanla. Like, she didn't really fix Evelyn's life. Iyanla can only do what Iyanla can do. So anyway, and I do feel like Tami is playing both sides. And Evelyn is upset that Tami wants Jackie and her to talk. So during that time, Tami ends up going over to Jackie. And I feel like Tami is playing both sides because it seemed like at one point where Jackie had called Evelyn's daughter a build-a-whore, and Tami was, oh, well, if she said that to me, I'll be getting my foot out of her ass. So she said that when she's with Evelyn. Then it's, oh, well, Evelyn started everything first. Like, which one is it, bitch? You playing both sides against the middle. I see it. I'm not here for it. So then Tami asks Jackie, when she talks to her, why did Jackie say that Ev wants to fuck her daughter? And Jackie feels like, well, Tami, what else could it be? You know, she keeps coming at me and my daughter. And see, this is the delusion. Jackie refuses to deal with the fact that she was a fucked up parent to her daughter. She refuses to see stuff for what it is. So there's the delusions to distract everybody. I'm not distracted though, Jackie. I see what the fuck you doing. And so anyways, Jackie is distraught. You know, she starts crying. Shaunie notices this. She's like, oh my God, are those tears? What's going on over here? Jackie says, oh, it's happy tears. It's such a beautiful event. And Tami is just shaking her head. I'm like, y'all stupid. So then Tami comes back to Eb and Jen's table to let her know that Jackie was crying. And to really let her know, you know, Evelyn is not interested. Evelyn's still not interested, you know, in making up with Jackie. She doesn't care that she's crying. It means nothing to her. Tami is acting, in my opinion, you guys, like a motherfucking hypocrite. Tami, go back to the beginning of the show when it had started out, when Evelyn and Jackie was cool. And Tami was not motherfucking here for it. It was like she was jealous. She had this attitude. You guys really pay attention to Tami. Tami is funny, you guys. I do like Tami when Tami is just keeping it real. You know, I do like that. Her Bonnet Chronicles hilarious. I thought it was genius for her to come up with something like that. So I like her. But at the same time, I feel like she plays both sides against the middle. And she is not... I don't know. She's jealous of Evelyn. I'm going to just come out and say it, you guys. She's very jealous of Evelyn. If you've been watching this show for a while, you will notice it. I remember Evelyn called her an insecure ass bitch. When Tami came on this show, she was on food stamps and struggling. And, you know, other girls was doing well for themselves. So she didn't really... And I understand how Tami felt, because if you the one that don't have that much money, then you will feel a certain way when you around people. But Tami was just very insecure, and it's sad that that insecurity is still there. But yeah, I do think she's a hypocrite, and I just feel like it's kind of like she's sending out this message that it's not okay for Evelyn to be mad at Jackie, but let it have been her, she would have fought. She would have been so upset with her. You know, she would have tried to fight her too and possibly swung. You know, it's just like Evelyn is wrong for what she's doing. Now, once again, you guys, I am not sitting up here saying I like how Evelyn is acting, because I think Evelyn needs to accept the fact that people are crazy and move the fuck along. You don't need to, oh, I just dislike Jackie so much. I understand you don't like the shit she's saying and doing. I get it. But just, y'all need to move on. This shit is getting old. It's every episode, it's the Jackie and Evelyn beef, and I'm just over it. Okay, so they end up, Tami, I caught some shit she's saying, talking about something. Well, we had a women's empowerment event. This is not the place for shade. She was talking about Evelyn. Tami, everything is okay when you do it, and when somebody else do it, they wrong, and they shouldn't be acting like that. But okay, so let's get to the panel. Eb is asked a question, and she pretty much goes on talking about, you know, she knows how to block people on social media, and she just doesn't engage with negative people, and, you know, she gets into the whole kids thing, and I don't, you know, I'm very protective over my kids, and people try to say stuff about them that riles up Jackie. Jackie, the camera's on her, she feeling some kind of way. Then there's another question that's asked, and it's basically why women don't support other women, something along those lines. And then Tami speaks on not holding a grudge, and you have to let things go. But ain't this the same bitch that threw shade last episode on Duffy? Okay, and this is what I'm saying, you guys. This bitch says one thing and does another. You can't do that and be a real bitch. A real bitch, her actions and her words, they match up. Tami is not a real bitch. She ain't. Her actions and her words, they not matching up. Because you still have a grudge towards Duffy. And last season, all of that fighting and acting like that on Duffy, and Duffy had already apologized to your daughter, and then you was acting like that because you felt like she said something disrespectful to your daughter. But yet when somebody else acts like that, they are wrong though. So this bitch is confused, and I'm not here for her ass. Then Tami shouts out Jackie trying to be supportive and this, that, and the other. This is another thing I noticed with Tami. It's like Tami is all of a sudden so cool with Jackie because she knows Evelyn hates her. And like I told you guys, she's jealous of Evelyn. She may be jealous that Jen is back. On the outside, she's not acting like it, but I think she is. She's always been jealous of Evelyn. She had mentioned before something about Evelyn coming back and being jealous of all the opportunities that Tami has, and she said some dumb shit like that. So you guys, I'm not here for Tami and her bullshit. I'm not here for it. So they have a next scene with Malaysia and Jackie. They basically meet up to talk about how they're going to be going on the Miami trip, and Malaysia was invited. And it just looked kind of sad because it's like at a point now where Malaysia, I don't know. I don't know. It just looks sad that Malaysia is not even a part of the group anymore. It's just really weird. So, okay, so next they go and see Hazel perform. Go see Hazel perform, and Malaysia and Jackie are there, and, yeah, this is when Shaunie, you guys, I'm kind of watching a little bit now because I forgot about this part. Yeah, Shaunie ends up asking Malaysia to come to Miami. And at first she was talking shit about Malaysia. And, she just has this stank attitude. She's looking around funny and this, that, and the third. This before Hazel performs. And it's just like, I'm so sick of all of y'all. Just fucking have a good time and just let go of the dumb shit. And anyways, so the scene before this one, you guys, Jackie had let Malaysia know that the women's empowerment event went off pretty good, and Malaysia, her ass, talking about something. Oh, well, if my flight would have got back in time, I would have came. Bitch, shut up. You said you wasn't gonna come. See, I can't with the fake ass shit, y'all. I can't. Just say what you mean what you say. Stop saying one thing and then, And she talking about, I'm all for women's empowerment. You are, but you was not here for this group. So, Malaysia, stop. Okay, so anyways, after Hazel's performance, I guess the girl did a good job. I didn't really remember it all like that. I'm guessing she did good. The other girl said she did. It was alright. Okay, so now the ladies, they're on their way to Miami. We got Shaunie, Tami, and Jen. They're all together talking about how they just go, deal with Jackie and Evelyn, and they don't all have to be together all the time. So, which makes sense. They all shouldn't hang if, everybody ain't cool. They could break off in their little groups. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I would rather see that than some unnecessary ass drama and nonsense. Okay, so ladies are in Miami. Hazel and Jackie, they're together. Malaysia ends up coming. They're having drinks. They're having food. Hazel invites Michael Vicks' wife and her friend, and then those girls tell them that they have a yacht for them, and You know, Malaysia was letting them know, yeah, we some shady bitches, because Jackie was dropping some shade and shit about Evelyn. She didn't really directly say her name, but she was saying some shit. There better be another boat for some other people, and you know, I'm just looking like, Jackie, you, every time you go out of town, you into it with somebody and you worried about them. Don't worry about that woman. Focus on you having a good time. I'm sick of both of them, you guys. I don't know how y'all feel, but I'm really sick of all these bitches not getting along. Get along, shut the fuck up, let's get a new beef going. One thing I did like about this episode is it was so nice and refreshing for me to see Jen and Evelyn at the table together at the Women's Empowerment event. It was funny, and it took it back to old times. So I will say that. But yeah, that was pretty much it, you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check y'all later.